Yo, what's up guys, my name is Mr. Freeze2244 and welcome to some more Hitman news. So, IO Interactive tweeted today that it's time for a New Year's cleanup. What they're essentially doing is basically removing the Hitman 1, Hitman 2, Hitman 3 name, and it will all become Hitman World of Assassination. So, they're basically consolidating everything into one thing. There's a blog post they released as well. I'm going to go through the blog post and leave the most important things on the screen. And you can follow along with me if you'd like. I'll leave a link in the description for that. But this is, overall, this is going to be good news for everybody. So let's get into it. So from the top of the blog post, it says Hitman 3 to become World of Assassination. Ever expanding, ever dangerous, it will never stop challenging you. In 2015, we shared our vision for the World of Assassination, an ever expanding game that would evolve over time and be the foundation for future Hitman games. Those were the exact words we used and a central promise to how we've released the 3 games in the 7 years that followed. Today, we're excited to announce that some upcoming changes to how our players, both existing and new, will experience, access and purchase Hitman 1, Hitman 2 and Hitman 3. These changes will make it easier than ever to enter and enjoy the World of Assassination, and finally allow us to realise the vision of what we set out to achieve. As of 26th of January 2023, which is I think that's the day of the Freelancer comes out, the following changes are planned to come into effect. Hitman 3 will become Hitman World of Assassination, which will also include access to Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 through our existing Access Pass system. Current Hitman 3 owners will get a free upgrade to Hitman World of Assassination on all platforms. So if you are a Hitman 3 owner and you currently don't own the Hitman 1 or Hitman 2 maps content for the access passes for Hitman 3, it will become available for free. So it's a free upgrade to the World of Assassination. So it's all going to be under one roof. It's going to be one game. There's not going to be a Hitman 1, Hitman 2 or Hitman 3. It's going to be all into one game. It's going to be one game all spamming across all these maps. So it says we're drastically simplifying the purchase experience for new players as well. Hitman World of Assassination will be the single available option to start playing. Essentially, 2 changes will mean that all new players and existing Hitman 3 owners will have the same base content ownership. There will be no more confusion over which edition to buy, what content you own, how to redeem legacy packs or import locations, etc. We're done with that. Good. One thing that was always really confusing is about how they set out all their packs. So they would do a Hitman trilogy as a thing to buy, and then you had the Access Pass upgrades, and then you had the Deadly Sins DLC as well, and you had it's just so many different things to purchase, and it was just so confusing. But this now, they've consolidated it all, so you've got 2 things. You've got the World of Assassination, which is Hitman 1, 2 and 3 all under the same roof, so you've got the base game, and then you'll have the Deluxe pack, which is, so you've got 2 separate things. You've got the DLC pack, and you've got the World of Assassination, and that's it. Which is great, because it's simplified and it's now much more easier to figure out what you want to do and what you want to buy. Great. It goes on to state that we're approaching these changes with a no compromises approach. We want to make absolutely sure that the experience of entering or enjoying the World of Assassination is simple and straightforward. Let's break it down. We're streamlining the many offerings currently on the stores down to just 2 products. These will replace existing ways to buy Hitman 1, Hitman 2 or Hitman 3. First option is going to be Hitman World of Assassination. It's going to be approximately $70 or the local equivalent, which will include Hitman 3 plus Hitman 1 Game of the Year Access Pass and Hitman 2 Standard Access Pass. So that's 1 game, 21 destinations, 21 maps. Go crazy. So it's going to be all under one game to play 21 maps, all for the price of around $70. The second option as well on the store will be the World of Assassination Deluxe Pack, which is going to be approximately $30 or the local equivalent, which will include the Hitman 3 Deluxe Pack, Hitman 3 Deadly Sins Collection, and the Hitman 2 Expansion Access Pass. You're going to want to get this because this includes Haven Island, and you're going to want to get Haven Island because this is where all the goodies are, the Seeker 1 and the remote medic gas device, so you want to get those. So I would highly recommend getting the Deluxe Pack. So yeah, when you approach the store from January 26th, is it? Yeah, January 26th, you will have the Hitman World of Assassination, 1 game, 21 destinations, and then you'll have the World of Assassination Deluxe Pack, and that's it. You won't be allowed to buy Hitman 1, Hitman 2, or Hitman 3 anymore. It's just, that's what it is. Which is really, really good. It says that's it. Those are the only 2 products that new players need to consider when buying any Hitman game digitally as of January 26th, 2023. It goes on. player-friendly flexibility. We want the experience for new players to be straightforward and concrete. We believe the above changes will achieve that. However, for existing players who cover a huge matrix of different ownership combinations, we're being a little bit more flexible, but still with a strong approach of simplicity. The reason for this flexibility is that we know of many of you own certain games or DLCs but not others, and we don't want to force anyone to rebuy what they already own. We think that's a good enough reason to still have a few options, but these options won't be front and centre for new players. The idea is to keep these details visible for those who might need them. So if you basically have certain things and you need to upgrade certain things, then they'll probably still be there, I guess. Steam Complete the Set. So on Steam, we're going to implement Complete the Set functionality for 3 DLC packs, including the Hitman World of Assassination Deluxe Pack, which is the Hitman 3 Deluxe Pack, Hitman 3 Deadly Sins Collection, and Hitman 2 Expansion Pass. This will mean you only pay an even split for whatever content you don't own. For example, if you own 2 of the DLCs, you'll only pay for $10 for the remaining DLC, rather than having to pay full price for the Deluxe Pack. So there's 3 items in the Deluxe Pack, and it's $30, and you own 2 of them, you'll only end up paying $10. You understand? Or if you don't own any, you'll end up paying $30. If you own 1, you'll end up paying $20. That's how it works, so it makes sense to me, which is a good idea. In-game store. On other platforms, we've added each individual DLC from the new World of Assassination Deluxe Pack, Hitman 3 Deluxe Pack, Hitman 3 Deadly Sins Collection, and Hitman 2 Expansion Access Pass to the in-game store, again priced with an even split, $10 each. If you own some but not all of that content, you'll be able to buy whatever you're missing at a new and reduced price. Again, this is simplified, I like it a lot, and it's going to help out a lot of people. Storefront changes. An important detail that we want to be clear about amongst these changes is that we're removing the standalone Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 products from sale on all platforms. If you already own these games, you'll still be able to access them in the exact same way than what you do today. Of course, the majority of the content included in these games remains playable through Hitman World of Assassination, with all of the improvements that were introduced with Hitman 3. On that note, for an extra clarity, Hitman 3 will remain available in its current standalone form through the upcoming Hitman World of Assassination. Okay, so you've got options there. I think some people were worried that this would spell the end for Hitman 1 and Hitman 2 servers. I don't think it is. It's just you can still play those games. It's just that they're not going to be sold individually from that day. So that's basically it. So if you own those games, great. You can still play them, but you won't be able to buy them if you don't own them yet. Purely because they're now under the World of Assassination umbrella. Final thoughts. We're absolutely certain that these changes will have a hugely positive effect on existing players and new players alike. It will make our lives a lot easier too, there's no doubting that. For many players, it will mean free content to enjoy. For others, it will mean significantly cheaper DLC prices. For new players who probably aren't reading this here, they'll have a much better experience buying Hitman games. The changes who was also made with the freelancer game mode in mind, with being able to easily access all locations from across the World of Assassination is paramount to maximising your enjoyment. Between now and when these changes come into effect, we'll be keeping a close eye on the reactions and questions that arise. Thanks for reading and supporting us. I think this is a really positive change. They did say that they wanted their dream was to have this all under one roof, and they finally got it. They were actually making this change, and it's going to be much more simplified to actually buy it in the future, so you're not going to go without. So the people that play this game now will have access to everything, rather than just only having access to Hitman 3 maps and not being able to access Paris or Sapienza or Haven Island or Isle of Scale or any of those maps. Everyone will be able to play everything at the same time, so it's great. I think that's great news. So if they ever do come up with new content in the future, they don't have to worry about who hasn't got that map or who has, because everyone's going to have it. Which, again, is just a good way moving forward. Hopefully this means that they're going to carry on supporting the game through year 3 after Freelancer. I'm not sure what they're doing. Maybe I've got a feeling that they're probably hiding something or keeping something from us, like maybe they got a surprise new map coming out something like next year. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm hoping they're going to carry on the support for this game. But yeah, I think it's great news overall. Let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. This is also essentially going to allow players to be able to actually play these older maps as well and play these older elusive targets to unlock the suits that they want to play across all the three games. So again, great news overall. Let me know how excited you are for this. It's going to be a free upgrade for a lot of people. yeah, it's going to be very good. So that's going to wrap up today's video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, like I said, about all this stuff. It's a free upgrade for a lot of people, and you can finally get to be able to play all those old maps without actually having to, you know, pay for it yourself. So it's all going to be under one roof. Great news. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you are new to the channel, and hit the bell notification to be notified of all future videos and live streams, and consider supporting me on Patreon, or even becoming a member of the channel. Click the join button below, or click on the link in the description. Big shout out to Bedry, Andrew Phillips, Wandering Wendy, Constantine Mueller, Mark Davis, Paul at Home for becoming top tier Psycho Assassin members. Continued support, I really do appreciate it. Thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.